Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. From Reclaim the Net, Facebook to give lesser punishment for hate speech against white people than against minorities. Well, in other words, some people are more equal than others. In other words, there's one tiny little demographic that you're completely and utterly allowed to discriminate against, spill hate speech, and then you're not gonna get punished for it. Yay! Isn't that how equality is achieved? Doesn't that make you go, yay? Doesn't make you go happy, happy, happy. It fills my heart with childlike joy. Are you shitting me? Facebook is set to implement moderation algorithms that prioritize hate speech against US minorities over hate speech against white people and even men. So, more benefits of being white and male? White male? They keep telling me I have a lot of benefits for being a white male, at least in shithole here, or at least looking like a white male. But I don't see any benefits out of it. I don't get any benefit out at all from it. That's weird. I'm told I have benefits, but I don't. The largest social media platform is overhauling its algorithms that detect hate speech and deprioritizing hateful comments against white men and Americans, read the reports in the Washington Post. According to the internal documents leaked to the Post, this new moderation policy has been dubbed WoW Project, or World of Warcraft Project. LOLs. We know that hate speech targeted towards underrepresented groups can be the most harmful, which is why we have focused our technology on finding the hate speech that user and expert tells us is the most serious. Fuck you, Facebook! Facebook spokesman, Sally Aldos told the Post. The project will involve re-engineering Facebook's automated moderation system to get better at detecting and automatically deleting hateful language that is considered the worst of the worst. Are you shitting me? I'm currently nursing another Facebook ban for absolutely no reason whatsoever. In fact, the no reason is I have absolutely no idea what I did wrong. It just told me I cannot interact, I cannot use the account for security reasons. And I'm completely banned and cannot do anything at all with it. I did not get any warnings. I went to check on my Facebook security stuff in there. There's no warnings. The account is completely clean. Nothing. And the account that I was banned a couple of weeks ago, that I had a 30-day ban, I can use it again for absolutely no reason. And I shared the meme that I saw on the Donald.win. It just makes no sense. And this is the same tech companies that manage to censor and label things and go on and do things to change these elections. They are getting away with it. Especially they are getting even more brazen over it, because they know with Biden getting elected, they can get away with a lot of things now. Because they can manipulate and bend that old thrilled man to do anything they want. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, because they can get away with everything they can possibly out of it. You know what? Fuck it. Project, okay, according to the new proposals, it is not as wrong to spew hatred towards men, whites, Americans, and Christians that it is to do the same against US minority groups. Are you shitting me? You know what? I identify myself as a black woman from now on. Hey, you can change your gender, so you can actually change your race too. Address me as they, them, with pronouns and these are zir. Fuck me. The report explained that as one way to assess severity, Facebook assigned different types of attacks numerical scores weight based on their perceived harm. For example, the company system would now place a higher priority on automatically removing statements such as gay people are discussed. Oh. No, I'm not reading that. Then, man, you read it. You read yourself. And considering that what has happened in the UK, at least a year or so ago, is that transgender and Muslims, in fact, Muslims are more are higher on the equality scale than it is on the transgender. So that is, Muslims will trump transgenders. So you can, as a Muslim, you can discriminate against the LGBT without nothing happening against you. That's how things work now. Welcome to 1984, 2020. Welcome to 21st century, when 1984 was nothing but an instruction manual. The report said that the change in Facebook's hate speech policies is in response to a racial reckoning within the company, as well as years of criticism from civil rights advocates. And one of the things that I keep on ragging on about, especially in comic books and superheroes and stuff like that, when they say activism or activists, are in fact not heroes but supervillains. They destroy everything they touch. For instance, I'm pretty sure I'll be called a racist if I demand that I get some band-aids out of my skin color. But no, this is actually the most common skin color on the shithole I currently live in. So, in fact, we are not going to get anything like that, but people are allowed to make a temper tantrum for band-aid companies to print and do band-aids on their skin color. And that's privilege, but apparently I have more privilege than them, even though I can't even get a band-aid out of my skin color. But they can. They can. And they can say a lot of things against me, but I cannot reply back using the same bullshit against them. It shows, oops, sorry. And this is in fact kind of common, because as you can see from CBS, Twitter could ban Trump after he leaves office. Twitter could ban President Donald Trump from social media platforms after Inauguration Day, a Twitter spokesman told Forbes Thursday. The president's ongoing spread of conspiracy theories, that's not conspiracy theory. We saw what is happening. We saw the same video everybody saw. Look at this from CBS. This is not a conspiracy theory. Lawmakers hear bombshell allegations of Georgia election fraud. This is not conspiracy theory. This is fact. This is factual. But obviously, for Twitter, that if it goes against the narrative, it's a conspiracy theory. Even though their fact checkers are wrong, they themselves are wrong. The false claims has led the Twitter to fact check and put warning labels on certain tweets, even though the information is factual and things like that, or knew that even fact checkers hadn't had the time to even see it. They put on a warning label there. Oh, this information is contradictory. This is this is wrong. This is no. Fuck you, Twitter. President Trump is shielded by Twitter's world leaders policy, which means that platform can leave up a tweet that breaks its rules so the public can view what their leaders are stating. Are you shitting me? This is absolutely shenanigans. Because like I just explained, they drive the narrative. Twitter managed to do this. The big tech company managed to overturn an election because of their propaganda and their attempts to drive a narrative. Let's keep going. Under the policy, Trump was allowed to say anything about issues like the Wuhan virus and the presidential election, and tweet threats such as when the looting starts, the shooting starts. This is not a threat. This is something that this is not only self-defense, this is a fact, as he did back in June without the fear of punishment. Not in June, this is in May. Jesus Christ, did you... No, I'm not even going to question because these people are bad. Whoa, blockbuster testimony taking place right now in Georgia. Ballot stuffing by the Dems when the Republicans were forced to leave the large counting room. Plenty more coming, but this alone leads to an easy win of the state. Exactly, that's the video you saw in there. And this is bad. Twitter labels it. I'm getting tired of these people. It's all bullshit. It's all shenanigans. Look, it's let's see, no doxing. Yes, exactly. See, it's the same video you saw. You have already seen it multiple times. And look, this claim about election fraud is disputed. It is not disputed. Well, it's not wrong. They just claim it's wrong because you said so. And in fact, what do they show? Look at here. Voter fraud of any kind is significantly rare in the US, election experts confirm. Are you shitting me? It's not even addressing the video, which clearly shows the problems going on in the ballots. These people really are desperate to drive the narrative, to keep the narrative going. But it's crumbling. Hopefully enough to save the election in America, but I'm holding my breath. Either way, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more of whatever this shenanigan is. So, well, I think that's it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell button if you want more, or at least a notification when I upload stuff. So, good night.